Hey, what's up, guys? So we had our CAF Champions League action on a Saturday, the first leg of the final, which is Mamelodi Sundowns 1, Pyramids 1, and this is not good. Yeah, for Mamelodi Sundowns, this is absolutely not good. For Pyramids, man, if you offered them this before the game, they would have absolutely taken it, no doubt. For Sundowns, this is not good, not good at all. I thought Mamelodi Sundowns showed Pyramids way too much respect. Way too much respect. Way too much. I mean, I looked at this side and I'm thinking, after the Al Ahly game, the second leg, I voiced my opinion in terms of Miguel Cardozo's got to use the league games to fine-tune these players to be at their optimum best, and which I felt he did. Scoring twos, scoring threes, whether it was Stellenbosch, whether it was Cheaper United, whether it was they were just constantly scoring goals. They were in the flow of things. Magesi, they were just dominant per se. And that didn't look like that side that was doing that. That didn't look like that side that was coming in that kind of form that they were playing within the league. And I was surprised because I was like, nah, man. I mean, you go back to that first half. Mamelodi Sundowns showed Pyramids way too much respect. Way too much. And credit to Pyramids. They came here and they were like, nah, man, we're going to take the game to Mamelodi Sundowns, which they did. And they had some chances. And the second half comes into play, and Sundowns are now starting the ball a lot faster. They're starting to move it a lot faster. They're starting to assert their dominance on the game. And I'm like, this is good, right? And they're on top at that particular moment. Like, you would probably say the first 15 minutes, 20 minutes, or first 15 minutes of the second half or something. They're on top, right? Ribeiro scores, which I've spoken about before in a previous video, to be like, Ribeiro getting back on the goals is good for them. It's very good for them. And then Sundowns retreated. They didn't look like they were interested in getting a second goal. I was just like, no, guys, what's going on here? And obviously Miguel Cardozo has taken an approach to get Mamelodi Sundowns to a final, which they haven't been since 2016, no doubt. But because they retreated, because they fell back, because they rolled the dice to get the victory, and I don't lie, if you win, then I could have seen Sundowns going to Egypt, making it ugly, and then cool. But now that it's 1-1, you're just like, whoa! Whoa! Now it means Sundowns have to score. Can they score? Of course they can. But the approach that Miguel Cardozo took today, and the thing is, when you argue it, he can argue back to say we're in the final and it's not over yet, and it's true. But I kind of wonder, why did he show Pyramids too much respect? Especially considering the form that Sundowns were coming into this game. This was the one they had to win. So now they have to go to Egypt and score, which they're capable of. But man, it was a missed opportunity for today. A very big missed opportunity, and I think Cardozo needs to think about that. I've dropped the link. Please hit the link to my channel. I really appreciate your support.